Welcome back to the grind for infinity rank. I love seeing this lobby here. First game of the video, S8 player, S5, bunch of other low ranked S players. There's a lot of rank up for grabs here. It's a much needed rank. I've been stuck to, let's not beat around the bush. I've been stuck in S7 for a little bit too long here, so let's focus up here. Let's try to get a couple wins today. Maybe even more than a couple wins. Full one, max headwind.
Nice shot.
Obviously, we are just going full power off the tee. And power might be a little bit tricky to judge here, but the good thing about hole 1 is the greens are pretty darn easy, so even if I'm like 50 feet away, it would still be a high chance of getting a birdie.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that should be okay. Not really the greatest approach, but I'm pretty sure that's inside 50 feet at least. 30 feet, yeah, that's fine. I will say though, like putting recently has not been very good for me. The power, it's been so, I don't know why, it's been so inconsistent for me lately, so actually have to try here this putt. Alright, yeah, okay. Very good. Good birdie on hole 1 with tricky wind. We're probably going to see pars and birdies here, so let's take a look at the standings in a moment. And 3 birdies, okay. Not too shabby. 3 and, what's that? 5 pars. And we got 2 next, okay. 9-mile-an-hour wind, pin at the back. I have a few different club options here, but I'll do 7-iron here. Let the wind push me to the left.
Nice shot.
And just roll right into the hole for a hole-in-one. That sounds pretty nice. Although it's looking a little bit left. Yeah, not okay.
Nice approach.
I will not roll in the hole, but I will roll up to the hole, which I guess is fine here.
Nice birdie.
So one player dropping off of first, not really what I would expect after hole 2, especially easy wind, easy pin position, but I'm not going to complain. Tied for first with only one other player. We're going to hole 10. So we started the first round, we had Resort A, and then second round we're going to Classic A. So, 1 in 10, not the most exciting holes.
Nice shot.
Imagine we get 11 next. We would literally go from Resort hole 1 to Resort hole 2 to Classic 1 to Classic 2. Although I feel like right now, technically, there's a 50% chance we get hole 11 next. And a 50% chance we get hole 12. But I think because we haven't had a par 5 yet this game, I'm pretty sure we're going to get hole 12 next. And not hole 11.
Nice shot.
That's my hunch. But can we eagle this? No, we cannot.
Nice
Okay.
approach.
1.5 foot approach. It wasn't bad, actually. That was a really close approach. Just came up a tad bit short. So another 10 points, and like I said, I'm fairly convinced next hole is going to be hole 12, which will be pretty fun. Just going to be tied here, I'm expecting. I don't know why. There's no way, but he's getting a par, so tied on 30. Will we see it closest to pin this game? Bang. Literally bang. My psychic powers are out of this world. It was an educated guess. On to 12, though. Strong wind? It is. We can still take the shortcut, though, easily. Although getting onto the green, obviously, going to be a lot more tricky. But let's go a bit under full power here on the driver.
Nice shot.
If you went full power here, you would roll out of bounds. So that's fine. But, okay, yeah, this is going to be tricky. I'm going to go 3-iron here. And I just want to be on the green, honestly. If I'm, like, way left of the hole, I don't care. It's tricky wind. Just get on the green, put myself in a position to putt for an eagle.
Nice shot.
Perfect. I did exactly that.
Nice on.
25-footer. It's clearly not a close approach, but I did exactly what I wanted to do, which was get on the green, put myself in a position to putt for an eagle. Let's get this 14 points here. It's not the easiest putt, but... Oh yeah, it's makeable for sure. Very good eagle there on hole 12. And still tied for first. I mean, the two of us were the two highest rated players in the lobby, so no surprise. I think we're going to be going to a closest pin here. I mean, we'll see what the final hole is, but it's been a deadlock. And we get hole 5. Okay, I mean, listen, it would be really nice to get a chip and eagle here, but I feel like we're going to see 3 birdies here.
Final round.
Let's play through the hole, though. It looks like strong left or right to left wind. Yeah, it is. Okay. It's not going to help us get onto the green in 2.
Nice shot.
I did not look at the pin position, though, so, I mean, this wind is going to make a chip eagle difficult on any pin position, but certain pin positions may make it easier. It's dead center. Okay.
Nice shot.
I actually would... Well, it is hard to get a chip and eagle on this pin position, but... Let's see, what are we thinking? 5 iron here? 3 iron maybe, with the... because it's a bit of a headwind? Yeah, we could do 3 here, see if we can roll in for the eagle. A bit over 1 dot. Okay. 3 feet to the right there, and... Yeah, too much power. And we have some work to do here to get this birdie, because I'm 15 feet away on a side hill. This is not a gimme whatsoever. Gotta make sure I get perfect power here. Okay, that was a little bit nerve-wracking. It was not an easy putt, especially under pressure. Birdie from me, and I think we're going to be going to a closest to pin. Yeah, that was a nice putt. Yeah, here it is, tied on 54. Decent performance from both of us. 6-point lead over third, off to a closest to pin. We got 14 here. Are we on the fairway? No, I see us way up there. Okay. We are on the rough just behind the green with what sounds like strong wind, and it is. It's actually pretty flat though. Okay. So clearly wedge is enough, but is that the club we want? We're on the rough. Wind will push us a tiny bit to the right. I think I'll do backspin here. Close to full power on the wedge, let the wind carry me, and then let the backspin slow me down. Maybe spin a little bit back towards the hole. Oh, bang! I mean, literally bang! A 0-foot approach on closest to pin. I mean, that might be the second time I've ever done that on camera while I was recording. I've done it a few times not recording, but I think it's only happened once on YouTube, on my YouTube. That was sick though. Nice 0-foot approach there to secure the win in a pretty high-ranked lobby. This should be good. And that is good. We like that. We like that rank gain. What a good game. I will see you in game number 2. Here we go. Game number 2. What's this lobby going to give us? 3 B players, 3 A players, and 1 S7 player. Okay. Not really the lobby I was hoping for, but you know, it's going to be close with the S7 player. But if we can sneak out a win here, at least be a decent amount of rank. So we are starting on hole 1 again. You know, I would consider hole 1 a bit of a boring hole to play. It's very easy.
Nice shot.
But, man, I wonder if the RNG is truly, like, random. I mean, I guess you'd have to play, like, 100 games and just measure which holes come up how many times and stuff and see if it's truly random. Or if, because I feel like hole 1, it's, like, way more common than, like, hole 16 or hole 17. Now, there is, like, for hole 1 and hole 3 of an online match, you can only get the first 2 holes of any 3-hole course in the game. So you can't have hole 3, hole 6, hole 9 as a first or third hole of the game. But of the ones that are, I guess, the most, because how it works is the first hole of each round 1 and 2, is the first or second hole of a 3-hole course in the game, so Resort A, Classic C, etc. And then holes 2 and 4 is just a subsequent hole from that 3-hole course. So the most common holes in the game would be the second holes of each 3-hole course. So hole 2, hole 5, hole 8, and then the same for the classics. So I do wonder, over a course of 100 games, is it equal distribution of playing on hole 2, hole 5, you know, hole 11, hole 14, etc.? Or if it's not, because like I said, I feel like I get, like hole 1, for example, way more than I get hole 16, I don't know. But, I mean, all that rambling doesn't really mean anything. 4 birdies there, tied for first, is we move on to hole 3. So at least we're not getting hole 2, which would have been the second game in a row we go from 1 to 2. But strong headwind.
Nice shot.
It's an okay pin position, although chip with this wind will be difficult either way. Yeah, we'll just thread the needle here, land on the fairway.
Nice shot.
And then you need to try to line up the chip. Or not? Okay, that's weird. Why did I DC? I like rarely ever DC. That's really rare. That's weird. I mean, there wasn't a lot of rank up for grabs there, but still, a win over an S7 player would have been nice. So I kind of unfortunate that we DC'd there, but alright, well, see you in game number 3, I guess.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Please give me a good lobby here. It is not. Except there are literally 6 players in Santa hats. That's a little odd. I mean, it's not odd because it's like December, but it's kind of like... It's like they're all on a team, and now I want to like beat everybody with a Santa hat, you know what I mean? Hey, and that dude, the one dude who doesn't have a Santa hat, is wearing a Santa suit right up above me. So literally every single person in this lobby is a Santa imposter.
Nice shot.
Now I feel the responsibility to win. And, you know, bring one back for the real Santa. You know what I mean? Can't have all these imposters running around. But geez, you saw those previous lobbies. Trash lobby, actually a decent lobby. But, so here's the thing. After that DC, I kind of had just a feeling that I would get bad lobbies.
Nice shot.
I don't know why, but the fact that we DC'd, jumped into another game right away, and found players right away made me think it was going to be a bad lobby. So I actually stopped recording this Highway to Infinity episode and recorded a challenge series. So that last game, which it was actually decent lobbies in the challenge series, and in those games I actually dropped a 62-point performance. I'll leave the video in the description. It was actually pretty good. It was pretty fun. No practice swings were allowed the entire video. But here we are, back on Highway to Infinity in what is game number 3 of this video. It is Grandpa Chad versus 7 Santa imposters. So who is going to come out on top? I wonder if all 7 of these Santa players played a best ball round, like team best ball. Let's keep track. Will I win this lobby just outright? That's first what the focus is, but let's keep track of what their team score would be if they were playing 7-man best ball and see if I could beat that. There were no eagles from any Santa, so right now it's just going to be 10 to 10. We'll keep track of points, not stroke count. 13, we'll still go under full power here.
Nice shot.
Ooh, didn't mean to curve that, but it'll be fine. By the way, team best ball, if you're not familiar, is pretty much like each individual golfer plays their own ball, their own game, their own score, but at the end of each hole, only the best score, the best individual golfer's score, only that one gets added to the team score. And the team score is only like 1. It's as if it's just being played by 1 ball, if that makes any sense.
Nice shot.
I am doing spin here. And, I like this right now. I actually really like this. Ooh, but a foot to the left there. Shoot, okay. I'll be in for eagle. So yeah, but pretty much the score right now is 10-10 because the best player's score from last hole is only 10 points.
Great eagle.
Now, if the best player's score from this hole is 14, their team score would be 24. So Team Chad, 24 points. Team Fake Santa's 24 points as well. But like here, look, if this Fabianski guy, let's just say Fabianski next hole gets a eagle, and everybody else birdies, they would be at 38, even though Fabianski would be at 35, and the other players would be at 34. That's how best ball team works, but maybe I just get the eagle here, and just to make sure that doesn't happen, we have hole 2 here with 0 wind. Now, I don't really know if I go 5 iron or 7 iron here. I need backspin. I'm going to go backspin regardless, but it's going to just be the power that I'm not sure yet. I think 1 square to the right's probably pretty good.
Nice shot.
Okay, I changed my mind last minute there to the 7 iron. Should be fine though. Oh, never mind, okay. Hit the pin. Very nice. Hit the freaking pin.
Nice birdie.
Alright, so I did make a last minute adjustment, 1 tick to the left. If I didn't make that, I probably would have missed the pin, although I wonder if I would have had the correct aim to backspin in. But Team Chad, 34. Team Fake Santa's 34. Again, like if any one of them get an eagle on this hole or the next hole, even if they're in the last, team score would be beating me by 4, even though I may be beating that individual player. But, okay, 9 mile an hour headwind here.
Nice shot.
We'll just go through the trees here.
Nice shot.
Or not. We'll just land on the rough here. No biggie. Chip's still on the table, for sure. 5's probably what I need. Which, you do roll here. Ooh, lip. Dang. Wow, okay.
Nice on.
Ooh, dang it. That was pretty close. I mean, I lipped. I lipped out of the chip and eagle there in hole 4. Or hole 5, or hole 3. After landing in the rough. And we did manage to survive hole 3 without disconnecting, so that's pretty nice. Still tied for first here on 44. And on to 18 to finish things off. So we've already had one closest to pin this game where I had a 0-foot approach. We're probably going to another closest to pin here. I mean, I can see the strong wind, but I'm assuming we're all just going to get the same score here on 18. Whether it's eagleable with this wind or it's just going to be a birdie. Which it is eagleable, so this, yeah.
Nice shot.
Should be 3 eagles here, so. I mean, a 3-way closest to pin is always fun. But obviously it would be nice to just get an outright win as well. Okay, that's not too bad. That's a pretty good approach. Power was perfect.
Nice approach.
Yeah, taps in for eagle. That'll put me at a really nice 58, actually. I mean, it was a 58 seed. Like, we did have 12 and then 18, so 58 was expected, but still, a high score is always fun. Now we just sit and wait. These actually aren't the best approaches at all, so 2 players, tough putts for eagle, we'll see. We will see. And that is a W. You will not be going to a closest to pin after 2 missed putts. And that means that if you add up the best score from every hole across all of these players and added it up, it was still not enough to beat me. So it'll be 58 to 54, Team Chad versus Team Fake Santas. Massive W, if you ask me. One of the greatest W's I have ever taken.
Congratulations.
Now, don't think it's going to be a lot of rank. Remember, we were playing this game not because for the rank, but just because, I mean, dude, look, every single person is Santa or Santa hat. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. But yeah, I'm not expecting a lot of rank here, but we will at least get some, and we'll at least, you know, make progress into S8. Yeah, it's an alright amount. Let's jump into another game here. I would like a good lobby here. Game, please.
The contestants.
Alright. I don't really know what it is. I've not been able to find a lot of high-ranked players lately. A players and B players, but that's how it's going to be for this game. We are starting on 17. We got 11 mile an hour crosswind.
Nice shot.
Launch roll, you love to see it. A pixel less, you land on the fairway before the green, and a pixel more, you land on the fairway after the green. So it's kind of like pick your poison. We will chip here, though, not going to mess with the putter. It's light wind. We can still sink this birdie here. Oh yeah, that's a good birdie. It's a good chipping birdie there. It wasn't, like you saw, it wasn't strong wind or anything, but still good to sink that birdie for the first hole of the game. Don't really want to be falling behind to A and B players, so good save, really good save there. By the way, when you pick your poison on this hole, you should pick the perfect power, because it is possible to get on the green, it's just difficult. You just need to be really precise. Tied for first with only one other player. Okay, we got red. Buddy is retired and extremely dangerous, but I don't feel threatened on this golf course, I must say. I feel like a win is incoming here. We have 18. It is strong headwind, so we'll just go around. We can actually probably still make it onto the green in 2, because it's like it's not really gonna be a headwind. Again? How did I DC again? That's weird. I rarely ever DC. That's really weird. I don't know why I kept DCing. However, I am thinking if it's going to be anything like last time we DC'd, the very next lobby we jump into is going to be really, really trash, and I don't really feel like playing golf for a pixel amount of rank here. So let's call the video here. Let's come back later when we can hopefully find some high ranked players. So if you enjoyed, hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the next video.